So Bree, yes, I'm here today with my brother Donald. So we're here at IHOP. I'm sorry, I'm gonna show you the food, but I'm sorry, the table's not big enough for me to get it all on camera. But
this table ain't big for both of us.
let me show you what we working with here. So I have some turkey bacon, over easy eggs and hash brown. Got some strawberry banana pancakes. And pretty much you got the same thing as I got. We got the same order. As you can see. As you can say. So.
And guess what? Because we're siblings and we're out having breakfast together, one of the good things about it is there's a lot of families out there with siblings that don't even take time to hang out with each other. I gotta ask a question to the listening audience. Is it true when they say when the matriarch is gone, the siblings start to scatter? Do they not come together? When the head of the family passes away, does the family start to dwindle down and fall apart? I feel that to be the case, as I've noticed it in a lot of different places I go. As I travel the United States on a daily basis, I meet people everywhere I go. But one thing I always try to do is come back to my home state to hang out with family members. No matter how far away you are or how far you go, you always have to try to keep in touch with your home base, which is your family. What do you think, Bray?
Well, I truly believe that it's true because we're experiencing that with our own family. I've seen another family collapse. So yeah, I most definitely believe that's true, and it's very sad, that things happen that way. But
now, when you say collapse, collapsing is a very heavy word because it means that the final structure of foundation is given out.
Yeah.
That means there is no more foundation to the family.
That's right.
And that's a sad burden. Because you got some members and families that basically used to live, love, and flourish with each other. And if you turn around now in the way things are today, families don't get together for anything other than two functions in life. Those two functions in life are funerals and weddings.
That's where you see mostly everybody turn up at a funeral
or a wedding.
But not necessarily a wedding, because some people, it depends on the person that's getting married.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
A funeral they gonna come to. Okay.
There's that old saying that every time you have a gathering, a family get together, they say, well, who's gonna be there?
Yep.
Now we all know what that word means, who's gonna be there. I mean, if there's a certain person there, I'm not showing up. Because we still hold hot against another person in our family. We might have been rubbed the wrong way by a family member, but the bridge, whenever there's a bridge always has two sides. A beginning side that you start on and an ending side that you go over to. In order to kind of mend the broken bridges with family, sometimes you have to swallow the worst part of the meal and pretend like you enjoyed it. Just to cross that bridge.
But one thing I can say is that everybody is not on the same page, and that's why things collapse, because they're not on the same page. The families that I'm talking about, well, no, I'm going to take that back. My mom was a spiritual,
very spiritual
mother, and so she kind of held us a lot of accountability. But once she passed away, the siblings that are not spiritual basically don't understand forgiveness. You know, how you can forgive somebody, but at the same time, you don't have to deal with them, but you still can be in the same room with them. You could even talk with them, but doesn't mean that, oh, I'm going to hang out with you and you're going to come over my house for dinner and da-da-da-da-da.
Let's explore that statement. Let's explore that statement. Now, I've heard this before, where you forgive a person, but you say you could forgive them, but you don't have to be around them or whatever. You can still be in the same room with them, but you don't have to be around them. My rebuttal on that is, as we are in a lot of ways spiritual connected with God, what if we offended him, which we do all the time, and he says, well, I forgive you, but I don't want you in the same room with me? Where would that place our souls? Where would that place us at heart? And what is that message saying? That if we want God's forgiveness for us, and we want to be welcomed into the room, the upper room with him, what message are we sending? If we won't send the same, if we don't give the same forgiveness.
Okay, I'm going to say this. So, like I said, I can forgive. I can be in the same room with the person. I can talk to you and everything. But am I going to say, come over to my house? Just like God is not going to tell you, come up to his house, if you're not clean as he wants you to be. So if a person is not in the same, what I want to say, what word would I use?
If they're not in the same
eyesight is what I'm
not in the same mindset.
Mindset, I don't want you in my house. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who you are, you know, but does not mean I don't forgive you, does not mean that I don't.
What if a person that's not in the same mindset comes over to your house? Are they invited in?
It depends.
And the reason I ask that question is because God will draw you in, but he'll also tell you to stay away from bad spirits. And when people hold themselves with bad spirits, sometimes you have family members that harbor bad spirits. You might have family members that practice witchcraft, or they might practice certain non-acceptable sexual practices in their life or relationships, or they might just not believe in God, period. Mm-hmm. Would you still... I'd say I'll meet them outside, but once you open your door to your house, you let that in your house. I used to always say don't shake hands with everybody, because spirits can be casted from one person to the next when you invite them. So you got to be careful, even in family, what you let in. Just like the meal that we're taking in. It might taste good, but is it always good for you? The same people you hang out with might be fun to hang out with, but are they worth hanging out with for your spirit or for your spiritual growth?
Right. If you ever, no, I'm not going to say that.
Go ahead and say it.
No.
Say it. This banana strawberry is awesome.
You're going to have me full all day.
I've eaten at IHOPs all over the United States.
Oh, damn, I'll be full.
And I'll tell you one thing. IHOP never changes. I've gone to Waffle House all over the United States. Waffle houses aren't the same everywhere you go. IHOP never changes. It's good here, it's going to be good there too.
Well, we most definitely experienced the Waffle House. In Florida.
Oh, I went down to IHOP.
I said we most definitely experienced the Waffle House in Florida, what they call the Waffle House.
Oh, that was horrible. She had a real bad experience with her steak. To the point where that steak looked like it could have got up off the grill and walked.
Forget it.
And they called that done.
How you gonna put frozen meat on a griddle? Okay. And that's what they did.
Well, I'm eating real good here with Bree. And
We up in Minnesota, if you don't know.
Brooklyn Center,
Hey,
I'm here.
yes.
And on that note, I'm gonna get down into this. What I'm drinking here, lemonade, strawberry grenadine. Always a nice finish to the breakfast.
So I always tell you how I feel about the food, right? Today, it's okay. On a scale of 10, I'll give it a 5.
For this lunch or breakfast?
Yeah, it's eatable, but it ain't.
It's edible, but the atmosphere,
ain't
when
the
we were
best.
here, there was a person that was complaining about everything, and that kind of brought the mood of the whole restaurant down, believe it or not.
I'm saying the food in general.
But the food in general, I'm more a French toast person. I'm not a pancake guy.
I'll give this a 5.
Well, I'll give it a 5.
It ain't nothing I'll say, ooh, I'm coming back. Ooh, I got to come back and get me some more of that. No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't say that. I probably would never come back again.
I will leave a tip, though.
Yeah, service is okay. But I could have did better at home. To be
I wonder
honest.
what they're going to do with all that food over there.
What? They got to throw it away.
They're going to warm that up and serve it.
They better not.
There'll be something, somebody coming to order just that, and they'd be like, put this in the microwave. Take the butter off the top.
Somebody walked out and left everything. They was not
I
satisfied.
used to have this habit where whenever I ate something, I had to finish my plate because I felt like I was wasting money on food. I've learned when you're full, you're full. Stop, that's all.
Right.
And then I got these two, and then I didn't know if you need silverware or not, but I just put it in there.
I don't.
Only thing he's paying for is that, and then I'm paying for all of it.
How much is it?
Let me go figure that out real
All right.
quick.
But yeah, I ain't never seen turkey bacon like this.
It's kind of limp, baby. I folded mine with my fork 4 times, rolled it up like a
No
blanket.
crisp. I ain't got no crisp on this. Well, I'm just gonna eat it. It ain't horrible, but it is what it is.
Yeah. You talking about them too?
Who?
You were talking about them being arrogant.
Oh,
I agree with him. Because if I didn't know her personally, and what made me recognize her was the dot right here. She's got a dot on her forehead. And that's when I was like, oh, that's her.
I'm supposed to have a scripture for y'all today, but
You didn't have
unfortunately I left my book in the car. So, do you have anything to say? No, I have them already like lined up what scriptures for what.
Oh, okay.
So it would have been a scripture for forgiveness, but
This
I
one,
left
the
mine.
meat meal to go is $13.97.
Okay. Well, in Scripture, to have one to say when it has to do with love, the Scripture says, how God says, how can you love me who you've not seen, but hate those who you do see? What he's saying is, you ain't never seen me or met me, but you love me. But you got your brother sitting right next to you who you are upset with, you can't stand, your sister next to you, but you see them. So how do you know I am really somebody that you wouldn't like? Basically, I'd have to look that one up at got something on my shirt there. I'd like to look that one up on my phone.
No, come on,
You know, I gotta check myself. I gotta go to work. Can't feel nothing on my shirt. You know?
Yeah, you gotta keep it clean.
And I stayed clean today. Yes, I did. I stayed clean today.
I normally keep
But
a
anyways,
timer
y'all.
in here.
my wife wouldn't have to ask you for it.
I have one on mine, but I can't get to it because we on the phone. I can't wait to get me a new phone, y'all. I cannot wait. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. I ain't putting all these hours in for nothing, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's right.
Gotta get me something about it. So,
Okay, let's see here.
oh,
Yeah, why don't you keep that 5 off of there?
Thank you. I will go around that.
As a matter of fact, here, take all of that back.
Well, I'm having
Sorry, what did you say?
Go ahead and keep all of that too.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome. When I was a waiter, they pay waiters so low.
yeah, because I get tips.
Yeah, but then a lot of people
Bartenders
that
too.
don't tip don't realize the waiter's going home, bro. And then they got to sit back and try to figure out how they're going to make these ends meet.
Well, I was supposed to put my tip on the thing, wasn't I?
I always say, if you're out at a restaurant, you get good service or great service, or even if you get service.
Oh, no. I just do YouTube.
You
Just basically,
end this one?
just basic conversation, you know, eating and talking.
Yeah, this is my little sister.
Some might be, you know, we might be talking about the Bible or, you know, stuff like
And I just
that.
need a top copy. The bottom one's yours.
Okay.
Because I was, we was talking about the food here, but when they did what they did at that table, and I met that girl before in the past. I've known her since I was in my 20s, but I didn't recognize her at first. But as soon as she stood up and made that mockery of it, I said, oh yeah, she hasn't changed a bit. That's still the same person. And I told my sister, I said, I dated her when I was in my 20s, and I know that's her. And sure enough, I said, she done that when we went out before. So it brings the whole atmosphere for everybody around. It starts to force a questioning to everybody around to start looking at theirs when there's nothing wrong.
The young lady here, she had a good food because the meat was good meat. She had ordered steak twice.
Really?
It was kind of great, but she was very unprofessional.
Yeah. She just wanted everybody to hear.
Well, see, the difference is you were dealing with arrogance and ignorance.
Yeah.
That was the problem.
What I always say is, you're either going to deal with the color or the education.
Arrogance and ignorance.
Exactly. Because she handled hers professionally. This one wants everybody to be part of her show.
Well, that was the difference in the two people.
Yeah.
And this young lady was intelligent over here.
Yeah.
And that made all the difference in the world.
Because we got ours.
Let me end this real quick.
My sister got hers and wasn't too happy with the...
Hold on. Let me end this.
Oh, she's going to end
So,
the video.
anyways, y'all, we gonna go, okay? Because you know what I gotta do. I got to go to work. So, with that like button.
With that like being said, saying again, What's up with Bree?
Subscribe.
And me. Subscribe.
And God bless you. Have a good day.
God bless you and have the day you deserve.
Bye-bye.